Welcome back, Math Grizz! Today, we will determine the value of a digit, 138. Let's write the place of the underlined digit, so the place value of this 8, then write its value, so what it's actually worth. Let's write it in the place value chart. 138. We notice the hundreds place, the tens place, and the ones place. The 8 is in the ones place, so let's write that in. The 8 is in the ones place. Now let's find the actual value of the 8. Because the 8 is in the ones place, we know it's worth 8 ones. So we can write that the value of this digit is 8. 593. Let's start by writing the number in the place value chart. Now, we notice the hundreds place, we notice the tens place, and the ones place. The 5, which is underlined, is in the hundreds place. So let's write hundreds place. Now let's think of the actual value of this 5. It's not worth just 5 because it's in the hundreds place. Now let's determine the actual value of this 5. This 5 is not worth just 5. This 5 is in the hundreds place, which means it's actually worth 5 hundreds. So when we draw out 5 hundreds, we get 500 as the actual value of this digit in the hundreds place. So it's not worth 5. This digit is worth 500. A lot more than just 5 ones. 162. Let's write it in the place value chart. Now we notice that the 6, which is the digit that is underlined, is in the tens place. So we will write the tens place. Now let's figure out the actual value of this 6. This 6 is not worth just 6. It's in the tens place. That means it's actually worth 6 tens. 6 tens makes 60. So the actual value of this 6 is not just 6, it's 60. 320. Let's write it in the place value chart. We notice that the 0 is underlined. The 0 is in the ones place. Now, if the 0 is in the ones place, then that means the actual value of this 0 is simply 0 ones, which simply means that we don't have any ones. We have 0 ones. 485. Let's write it in the place value chart. We notice that the 4 is underlined and it's in the hundreds place. So let's write hundreds place. Now this 4 isn't worth just 4 because it's in the hundreds place. So the actual value of this 4 is 4 hundreds, which makes 1, 2, 3, 400. This 4 is worth 400. 126. We notice that the 6 is in the ones place. Let's write the ones place. Now let's write the actual value of this 6. This 6 is in the ones place, which simply means 6 ones. So this 6 is worth 6. 408. We notice that the 0 is in the tens place. Let's write the place of this digit is the tens place. The actual value of this digit is 0 tens. If we have 0 tens, then we don't have any tens, so we simply write 0. 876. The 7 is in the tens place. That means the place value of this digit is the tens place. Now let's figure out the actual value of this 7. It's not just 7 because it's in the tens place. So the actual value is actually 7 tens. When we count up 7 tens, the value of this 7 is actually 70.